but gaining a $24 million payday in the process. Douglas retired to Florida, where he grew to the dangerously unhealthy weight of nearly 400 pounds and almost died in a diabetic coma. Forced to get fit again just to stay alive, Douglas staged a comeback, winning 8 of his 9 bouts before retiring for good in 1999.
I always wanted to do something in a good light to where it showed that I existed in this world. You know, it all came together for me.
As for Tyson, after losing to Douglas, things would only get worse. He fought just 4 more times before being sent to prison in March of 1992 for the rape of a beauty queen. And after being released 3 years later on parole, he returned to the ring a caricature of what he once was. Between ear bitings and angry outbursts, Tyson continued to make headlines. But the aura of invincibility was gone.
Looking back now, the Tyson-Douglas fight is really the beginning of the end for Mike Tyson, because Douglas exposed him as a guy that can be beaten if you're not afraid of him.
Just keep chopping on him, just keep chopping on him. And eventually he's gonna go. And that's what happened. As you seen over there, he was flat on his ass.
Yeah. The blueprint that existed for how to fight Mike Tyson was executed by Buster Douglas. Nobody knew that he was capable of it.
The ring was his refuge, and once he lost that image of being a monster destroyer, of being untouched,
I really wish that would happen.
He was like one of those guys just there to flare briefly, and now
Douglas turned out to be just as badly programmed for success in 1990 as was Tyson. Evander Holyfield immediately knocked Douglas out, but another years would pass before Tyson and Holyfield finally figure and its biggest box office draw. And Mike Tyson finally met years after they first might have, and both on the dark side of 35. Their fight was a preordained watershed. For Tyson, a chance his adventures with a single hard punch. For Lewis, a chance to cement his legacy by obliterating a myth. The preview was a brawl on a stage in New York. The movie was an urban action adventure, a courtroom.
Then it really carried a lot of weight. But everybody felt that Mike Tyson was still like Mike Tyson was 15 years ago. The general talk on the street was, Mike is back. Mike is from the streets. Yo, man, Mike is...
Teenager, just a few years away from a heavyweight champion at the age of 20.
And we have a new era in boxing.
Shortly after he became the heavyweight world.
Oh my God, guys, my internet is finally alive. Holy crap. Alright, let's make this freaking spoiler video that I've been trying to do for an entire day. Alright guys, we have some major spoilers for Dragon Ball Super episodes 99 through 10. These are different spoilers than the ones we just got a few days ago. Let's get into it. Episode 99, Show It Off. Krillin's reserves of 16th Krillin battles GM at the Tournament of Power, the greatest martial artist tournament history where Universal Annihilation is on the line. I didn't come here to be Deadwood. I came to represent Universe 7. Thin Kianzan's. It looks like it's his time to shine, but Episode 100, Rampage, the Berserker awakens. Universe 6, Kale suddenly transforms and mows down one contestant after another, ignoring even her friend Caulifla's voice as she rampages around. But Universe 11's Jiren defeats Kale without a word. What? Seeing Jiren's great strength, Son Goku cannot suppress his desire to fight him. Okay, guys, so I'm going to talk about that, but we got some more spoilers even for these episodes, so I'm going to talk about those first, and then we'll dissect these and we'll analyze these spoilers. Back to episode 99, Krillin and number 18, their husband and wife power explodes. More and more people drop out. Krillin comes to number 18's aid. The annihilation of Universe 9 shows Goku and the gang just how harsh the Tournament of Power is. In the midst of a stalemate, Goku and Vegeta get the fight started again. Meanwhile, number 18 is in a tight spot as she battles Universe 4's Shosa. Her husband Krillin flies to her rescue and... Alright guys, and now we got even more spoilers. It was like seriously spoiler week over here at Dragon Ball Super headquarters. Picture of Vegeta with an intense battle breaks out all over the place. Botamo and Magetta versus Vegeta. They're trading blows, but Vegeta is having a tough fight against Botamo, who doesn't take any damage. Obviously, he's just going to have to ring him out. Picture of Goku. Number 18, Krillin and Vegeta aren't the only ones. Goku, Frieza, and the others also have challenges with various universes to battle. Beerus this week, hostile towards Universe 6's Champa. The gods watch the progress of the battle from the benches, while feeling agnostic towards Universe 6's God of Destruction Champa. Universe 7's God of Destruction Beerus gives his contestants advice. Alright guys, so insane amounts of spoilers. I mean, crazy stuff is going on here. To me, the most notable thing is Jiren versus Kale. Now, Kale is a character, and Jiren as well, are characters that they have been pumping up relentlessly throughout the Tournament of Power saga. You know, just simply from the opening and from the original trailers and everything, we saw Kale, we saw Goku fighting Jiren. And these two characters are meant to be titans in this tournament, and they're going to be going up against each other. Now, it says that before Kale even goes up against Jiren, she's going to go berserk, and she's going to be knocking people off left and right. So this is going to be actually really fun to see. We're basically going to get to see Broly go on a rampage in the Tournament of Power, but it looks like Jiren is just going to knock her off fairly easily. At least that's the way I interpret it. Maybe he does have a challenging fight. It just says he defeats her without a word, so possibly he just never opens his mouth, but they could still have an intense battle. However, it does say that Goku gets seriously excited at the strength of Jiren, so probably they really pump up the strength of Kale as she literally just mows down everybody, and then she goes up to badass big boy Jiren over here and literally just gets stomped. Like, he just like bitch smacks her off the ring or something like that. And it's supposed to show that, you know, even though she just took out 10 fighters or something like that, she doesn't have anything on Jiren, who is the strongest in this tournament. And this is going to be super exciting to watch go down. Alright, now let's talk about Krillin. So the next few episodes are going to be major episodes for Krillin specifically. They will be his time to shine, and he's going to launch 3 Super Kienzans somewhere. Now, we also know from the spoilers that were released a couple days ago that Krillin will actually end up being disqualified in episode 99 somehow. I think the first thought that comes to mind for fans is that he's actually going to kill somebody with these Kienzans, so he'll be disqualified. He could also possibly sneak in a Senzu Bean or something like that, but basically, long story short, is he will be disqualified after running to his wife, Android 18's rescue. It looks like he's going to be trying to go help her, but this guy, GM, is going to interfere. And Krillin's going to get desperate, and he's going to do something that breaks the rules, and he will be disqualified. Next, we have Vegeta versus both Botamo and Magetta. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, I'm not really sure why exactly he's going up against Universe 6 like that, but I mean, we have faith and confidence in Vegeta that he can win this fight.
あの爆発に巻き込まれてからのことがどうしても思い出せない。くそー、俺は一体どうしちまったんだ。誰だ。これおじちゃんに。ん？食べ物とお薬を。いらねえよそんなもん。いいからさっさと消えやがれ。でも。うるせえ。さっさと行かねえとぶっ殺すぞ。ここに置いていくから。
against the shadows of the wall. As children of the wild, we make our choice.